Alrighty, the song you just heard was Haji Hajima by Got7. Okay, let's find out what's in your treasure box. Here are some more messages sent to us by our listeners. So, Tasha, can you read the first one? Okay.
We have Mara from the USA. I have one special item in my treasure box. A teddy bear that's older than you, James. It's 30 years old and it was given to me by my older sister when I was only 3 years old.
Wow. That's been a while.
Right.
But awesome, okay.
Old Bobo. I think the name of the teddy bear is Old Bobo. Old Bobo and I have been through it all. He stayed with me during stormy Texas nights of my childhood, windy, snowy, wintry weather of Chicago during my 20s, and of course the chilly, rainy days of Seattle now that I'm in my 30s. I recently checked out his tag and do you know what? It looks like Bobo was made in Korea.
Yeah!
Wow. And of all the places, I guess my love for Korea started long before I realized it.
Man, I want to see old Bobo.
Wow.
Bobo's my 형님.
형님.
Bobo is
This is
30
like my
years
brother.
old. Yeah, wow. Okay, or older than 30 years old. I don't think I
I'm
have
curious.
I don't think I have any object that's over 30 years old, but
That's older than you?
maybe no, I don't have any object like
Oh.
that. But I know that guitars, as time goes on, because it's made out of wood, it actually sounds better.
Oh.
As wood ages, it sounds more full.
Wow.
The
I
sound
didn't
will be
know that.
yeah, it's really really interesting.
Wow.
That's why guitar's value typically goes up if the quality of the guitar is good. But more than that, old Bobo or this teddy bear.
Old Bobo. That's so
It's-
cute.
It's valuable. It's invaluable. I'm guessing because 30 years of, like for me, I just had that little tiger doll for literally about 2 years. And
Aw.
it was my world. It was really my. Do you know Calvin and Hobbes by any chance? It's a cartoon about a little boy with
Okay.
a pet tiger. But
Okay.
it's just his imagination going out and about. But I used to love this series, this book series, and I used to imagine myself as that character. So when my sister cut off this tail,
Oh, why did you cut that off?
she was so mad. I think she was on the phone, and I kept on picking up the phone while she was on the phone.
So you started it.
I started it, but she didn't have to finish it like that. You
Aw.
can be responsible. Well, yeah. But no, that'd be somehow can we somehow send the picture of old Bobo to
Yeah,
us?
I'm
That'd be
quite
nice.
curious.
All right, we've got a message from Kim Ji-young from Korea. So, I went to a concert of a singer that I really liked back then for the first time when I was in middle school. During the concert, the singer got really into his song and he started slamming his guitar on the ground and broke it.
Wow.
I thought it was really awesome. And as I was coming out after the concert, I saw a piece of the guitar on the ground and I still have it with me today. Whenever I see the piece, I still remember the emotions from that day. It was really thrilling.
Wow.
Have you ever had an experience like that?
No.
No, you've never.
I've been to concerts, but
Did you
nothing like
ever
that.
stand in the front of the concert and like cheer and
No, no.
dance with the? No? No.
Yeah.
Like what kind of concerts did you go to?
Oh yes, I have. I think Lady Gaga concert,
Oh,
the
that must
recent
have-
one.
That must have been crazy in Korea.
Yeah,
How was it? I
it
wasn't
was
able to go.
great. But I was standing like actually quite.
Quite far. But was the energy
It was great.
must have been insane. Lady Gaga, I heard her concerts. She's got the most wild things going on stage. Did she have like a crazy meat outfit like she did that one time?
Like I think all the outfits are quite
there.
unusual, right?
Well, for me, I've been to a lot of concerts in the States, and
Okay.
these are maybe 300-400 seaters. So they're really packed. They're in these small areas. But to me, those are the best. And there's this band called Say Anything.
Say Anything.
Say Anything is a pop rock band. And the guitarist at the end of the tour threw his guitar into the crowd.
Okay.
He didn't break it or anything. He threw it
that's
into
just-
the crowd. But I grabbed the guitar because I wanted to take it home, and everyone around me grabbed a piece of the guitar.
So it broke.
No, it didn't break, but the security had to escort us all out. And in the end, they gave the guitar to a little girl.
Oh,
A different
okay.
little girl. So I was fighting this little girl with this guitar. But in the process of holding the guitar, the strings ripped off.
Okay.
And they slapped my arms. And I was injured on my arm because of that. But what I'm saying is, it was one of the best concerts of my life. Not because of that, but that was part of the experience.
Wow.
And soon we're going to be playing some shows as well. And you should come, and all your friends should
Oh.
come, and everyone listening to Arirang should come in on December 16th. I said this before. But I don't know if I'm going to be slamming my guitar on the ground, because those things can get kind of pricey.
Right.
But if I feel it, we'll see where that goes. But those guitars can get from like $2,000 to $10,000 each guitar.
$10,000? Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
so
shocked.
that guy must have been really into it. Alrighty. Well, we've got some more messages. Can you read that, please?
We have Rayshawn Moore. How do you
Rayshawn Moore.
Moore from USA. I had a snow globe collection when I was younger, and every time we went to a new place, I would always try to get a snow globe. Once, my family and I went to the Lion King musical, and we visited the store afterwards. I spotted a snow globe, and my mom bought it for me, despite being a bit pricey. I always favored that one snow globe until it sadly broke when we were in the process of moving.
Oh.
It's okay since it's still a good memory with my family.
Yes. Did you ever collect snow globes?
I don't collect that.
Do you
Is it
collect-
the one?
Yeah, you shake them and
and
there's
then
like glitter.
right.
So I was on Twitter the other day and I
Okay.
saw how to make a on the budget snow globe.
Wow.
And you
Like-
it's you just literally can make it for like $5, but it's not
Oh.
very good.
Okay.
But you put glitter inside and it falls down, onto the city. But that's a nice object to
Snow
keep
globe, right.
to keep collecting. But I think it might be a little difficult if you have a lot because
Oh.
they're kind of heavy, right?
Yeah.
And if you're
And
gonna
it's
have 'em, like,
fragile, like it can break any time.
yeah, it's fragile, but it seems like most of these messages are coming from people who have had these memories with their family.
Right.
So when they're younger, and even for me, the chain was when I got it as a graduation gift from my mom, and it wasn't so much because I graduated, but more so because my mom took the effort to do that for me.
Did she make it? Or
She didn't make it, but it was difficult times at that time.
Right.
Thing is, we didn't grow up very, very super affluent, super
Okay.
rich or anything. But she made it a point to tell me that she was proud of me, and that she cared. And I think most of these objects, they're people investing their heart into their families, and so that's a big part of why
Yeah.
people are so attached to these items. All right, we've got one more item in the treasure box from Nur Rashida Husaimi from Singapore.
Yay.
Okay, your hometown. My special moment is when I danced to Gangnam Style with
Oh.
Psy on stage in Singapore. I never liked performing in front of large crowds, but hey, now I love it because I find it fun and I'm able to entertain the audience. I was never lucky, but during that time, I felt like I was the luckiest girl alive. Although I know I'm not, but that's wrong. You know what? You are. That's
I think you're lucky.
really, really lucky. Psy is one of the
Right.
world's greatest
Wow.
performers. And the dance for my sister's wedding, she had a wedding recently.
Okay.
I have an older sister, a younger sister. My older sister just got married, but it was very diverse. Okay, the wedding was when I say diverse, I mean there's a huge set of ethnicities.
Okay.
But when Gangnam Style came out, when they were introducing my parents.
Okay.
All right. So my mom and dad were dancing the Gangnam
Oh,
Style
that's
at the wedding, and literally to about a verse, and it was the loudest roar. Like everybody was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Gangnam Style!" And
Everyone knows it.
Everyone was into, and it was the most heartfelt, most sweetest time for
Yeah.
me. But yeah, like Psy.
Dancing with
something
Psy, wow.
Not just to Psy, because to be able to watch Psy is a huge experience, but to be able to perform with Psy,
With him.
that's something that I'm pretty sure. Wouldn't you want to do that?
Yeah,
as
I
well?
would love to do that.
Because if you guys don't know, Tasha is a world-class dancer.
No,
She is the best best dancer in this room.
Okay, in this room.
I don't know about the studio because the engineer looks like he can dance. but we'll see afterwards. We'll try to bring him in here, but I don't know if he'll agree with it. But Tasha's a world-class dancer, and she wants to dance with Psy.
With Psy, of
Yeah.
course.
And I think I would as well if he would allow me to.